couple of y'all to get up in there. We're gonna rock out. Big Rod, yo. What's up, Claudette? Richard Phillips, Roger, Derek, Tom, Noah, Charles, Greg, Julius, yo. Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me real good. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Crosswalks. Fancy who watching. Yo. Raheem. Sam. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. Richard Kelly. Yo. Ivo. Ivo. Tom Woodall, man. Appreciate the $5, man. Thanks a lot for that, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, Peter. Carrie, what up, though? Brandon McKenzie, man. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Chicago. SW, what's the number to call in? I'm gonna pin it for you. This comment right here. Real talk, man. Y'all already know my favorite time of the week. Let's open them up. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, this is Roger B from Lakeville, Illinois.
Oh, man. What's up, Roger? I see you in the chat, brother. Shout out to Lakeville.
Big time.
How you feeling today, brother?
Okay. I just have a couple of good questions I'd like to shoot at you.
Okay.
Well, whatever happened to that River Forest, Illinois? I think it was the Forest Preserve where she knocked your phone out of your hand.
Yeah, that's a good question, man. We're currently in contact, trying to be in contact with the state's attorneys on that case. They haven't reached out to us yet about, maybe if she's going to take it to trial or what she's going to do, in terms of fighting the charges. But we definitely trying to be in contact with the state's attorney's office just to see the progression.
Okay, I think that was in Maywood. The court would be.
Yeah, Maywood. Yeah,
very familiar with that. I've been watching your videos since you came out. I'm a little nervous being calling in.
That's all good, man.
But I did write some stuff down. I did every week, and I had to redo it today in hopes that I can get a hold of you.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. I want to talk about these Social Security offices signs that they're putting up. Okay, and they're putting them up on where you can't even go into the foyer now or even into the entrances now. I think you just put a video out last week.
Yeah. You're absolutely correct, man. So what they have done, first of all, they have restricted the lobby through the courts of DMA, the other auditor, Denver Metro Audits. Yeah, so in his case, when he had went inside that lobby, that's what he was convicted. That's what he was even arrested for, because they say that's a rented space of a tenant. So they tried to make the vestibule of the lobby, but now they got it to where they're putting signs up on the outside before you even walk in and trying to restrict that area, calling it a Social Security rule. So now they're trying to say that the rules supersede our rights. But I'm in the midst of challenging that right now because, like, if you watch my video, you see I even said it at the end where if we have a right to film public officials in the course of their duties, how can we do it if these entities are creating rules that won't even allow us in? That don't make any sense. So
that don't make no sense at all.
Yeah, we got to challenge that, man. And the only way we can do it is if we file a petition, file some paperwork to go in front of a judge to see if we can get them to overturn that, man. Because that's a direct. But you know what? This is the thing, though. This is where they're messing up at. When they come to lawsuits, the best thing that we can do is show that they have some type of practice or some type of written policy that directly violates your constitutional rights. So by them saying, and you heard the commander that I was talking to on the phone admitting that this is a new rule. So that's kind of beautiful. When we go in front of the judge, it won't even be a dispute that we have something in place, which is a practice that violates people's constitutional rights. And that might be like that might be a real big lawsuit, man. Like in its entirety across the country.
They should take those things down.
Yeah, definitely so, man. Because it's all it is creating. It's just creating more restrictions on us. Like I even seen in the comments where a lot of people were saying, like in a minute. I mean, why not put the sign outside by the parking lot? We will restrict you even coming in. You know what I mean? So come on, man.
I wrote a long that one. I wrote a long one on. Yeah, what if they put them outside and now you can't even go on the property, Tony?
That's right. That's correct.
That's insanity.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I just hope, wish, and pray that, the entire First Amendment auditing community, man, all our brothers and sisters, I hope they jump board and really try to challenge this thing. Even with DMA, that's our brother and everything. I love him, man. And I just really wish that he would have challenged his conviction instead of just the sentence, because you never know how that would have went. They probably would have overturned it in its entirety.
Absolutely. I totally agree.
So,
I totally agree. Hey, well, just real quick, I'll let other people call in. This fraudulator troll guy.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this guy really upsets me. Go ahead. I'll let you talk.
Yeah, I know where you're finna go with. I want to hear your thoughts real quick, and then I'm glad you brought that up. We're gonna entertain that for sure.
Yes, because you put the video out like a couple of days before your 2 week ago Sunday live, so maybe not a lot of people know about it yet. So my conclusion on that is, what did he do? Knock out about 10 minutes or 20 minutes of your comments or your video?
You talking about my library video?
Yes.
Yeah. He took out. That video I did was actually 40 something minutes, and he only put up 20 minutes of it. And the reason, and this is what the troll channel's followers don't understand. First of all, you got to be some type of special type of person for you to sit back and have to wait for somebody to put some videos out in order for you to have some type of conclusion. Think about it. Why Fraud or the Troll and all the other troll channels, all they do is go get the videos that we put out, and then they put it up and they commentate, right? But if think about it, all his subscribers would have to do is go on our page and look at the stuff themselves. They don't have to wait for him to put anything out. That's the first thing. Second thing is what my library video is. I read a comment that said, if you go to, in my comments, they was telling all my family members to go to Fraud or the Trolls channel because his video put out the truth. Now, how could they say his video was the truth when he took out 20 minutes of what I recorded? So,
absolutely. Yeah,
he's always talking about people being transparent and honest, and he's totally a fraud by taking out some of the videos so his followers can't see exactly what happened. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why he took that 20 minutes out is because his followers would have seen that the director was actually siding with me against the police.
Absolutely.
He didn't want them to see that because it don't fit his narrative.
I've been writing on his channel, and people be responding back to me, and I just keep telling them, go look at the real video.
Exactly.
I mean, they're yelling at you for putting a camera on that one door with that little glass in it, and you only did it for a second.
Exactly.
It was reflective. I couldn't even see what was in there, and I'm sure you couldn't.
Yeah, man. You know what? To be perfectly honest, man, Like I said, I had received an email from like maybe it's been over a year from someone that watches and is in direct contact with these troll channels, and they really told me they was like, to be honest, they said they really don't disagree with the First Amendment auditing community. They just feel like they can create videos and create content and make money. Because if you because think about it real quick, a lot of stuff they say does not make sense. They would say something like, oh man, you should be trying to pay the people for putting them in your video and in your thumbnail. You're getting paid off YouTube. Did you contact the people and ask for their permission? But then they'll turn around and use that same thumbnail and those same people. So did you turn around and ask them for permission? Think about that, man. Come on, man. So you know it's just they just trying to make money and create content, man.
Exactly. Offer your work.
Exactly, man. That's why I ignore them. That's why I ignore them. I don't pay them no attention because they're not stopping nothing. Who cares what they say? Yeah.
I responded back, and I got a whole crap load of stuff, man. And now I'm done with it. I'm not even responding anymore because they just won't hear the truth.
Yeah, they don't. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what it is. It all boils down to those people, those type of people. They just hate freedom and liberties. They hate America. So that's what it comes down to.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. And one more thing. What's with these people that have, they work for the public, but yet they're afraid of cameras when they're all around them?
Because you know what? Someone asked me that question a while back. And to be honest, I don't really believe that they're really like truly afraid of the camera. I believe that they have this authority for so long that when someone comes in with a camera, they just expect for them to comply.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? Because think about it. Like you said, they're on camera already, so it's just your camera. When you walk in with a camera, when I tell you to stop, I just expect you to stop. And when we don't, that creates the problem.
That makes more sense.
For sure.
All right, Tyrant. James, one more thing. That female that came in to the female officer, I think she was maybe 100 pounds.
Yeah.
She was absolutely rude, in my opinion.
Yeah, man. She was, she was ready to she was just trying to, assert some just authority, man. Think about it. She came in right away with, man, these people want you. She didn't even talk to nobody and just came right in saying they want you to leave. How could you say they want me to leave and you haven't even confirmed it?
Or haven't even did an investigation to ask what's going on.
That's correct, man. So, when you see cops like that, and then when we went over to spoke to the sergeant, man, that's why I say that you can tell that probably that whole entire department is tyrannical, man.
Absolutely, I hate it. What township was that one?
That was Oakland, Illinois.
Yes, Oakland. That's right, man. They're all tyrants over there.
Yeah, but we definitely gonna do a follow up over there because, like I said, we filled out a complaint that day and a FOIA, so we're just waiting for them to respond.
The director was perfect. She was really cool.
Yeah, she was beautiful, man. If you even watch, she was out there. Like she had made a comment about the cops not showing up when it was real serious, but they'd show up for a man with a camera. So that was beautiful. She was agreeing with us.
Absolutely.
So
who did wind up making the call?
I think it was the first young lady that we spoke to, the one that said she was a supervisor, the one that she was professional in the beginning, but then she kind of started getting a little nasty.
Okay, because the troll channel said it was the man behind the door that you shined your camera on, the reflective little window, that there was a man in there with a child, and she called the police. I think that's all BS.
Yeah, probably ain't no telling, man. But the thing is, when the beautiful thing about that video is the director was on our side, and like I say, the troll channels made sure to cut that out. So
absolutely, because it wouldn't fit his narrative. It wouldn't fit.
Exactly.
I got you, James. I love your videos. I appreciate your time. I'm going to call in again in the next few weeks and let somebody else chat, man.
I appreciate you, brother.
All right. Thank you, James.
All right. You're welcome. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, what's going on? It's Chris, Dallas, Texas, man.
Man, doing pretty good, man. Shout out to Dallas. How you feeling today?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, Got a few pointers I want to point out and a few questions today.
Okay.
First thing I want to ask you is, why you stop saying the I just want to exercise my rights unmolested quote?
You know what I said? Man, look, I said it. I actually said it the other day. I don't know if you've seen our Department of Employment office where the security kept trying to get me kicked out even after receiving an education. I actually said it in that video, but I know I need to say it a little bit more though, man, because they don't like when I use that term, man.
Yeah, you used to say it right there at the beginning that when you start the intro of the videos.
Right. You right. Yeah, you right. That's a lot of stuff I got to get back to, man. I'm even seeing comments about how a lot of family members of TTA, man, they saying how they missed the Terminator scenes in the beginning. So I got to bring back a lot of stuff, man.
Okay, now I want this kind of like for you and the public right here, for the listeners. So give me a moment to put these words together. That this for the Elgin video, the SSA video.
Okay.
All right, the CFR, because I watched that in detail. I told you I was going to comment when it's time on this Sunday, remember?
Right, for sure.
Yeah, so the CFR now includes, according to that gentleman on the phone, the supervisor for the federal police, the CFR now includes the foyers. So now the signs itself determines your ability to proceed further. The problem I have with this is a law can only be amended by Congress. Not independent, federal, private, neither public bodies can solely amend a law by taking away or adding to or redefining context. It's the job of Congress to alter such of any law. Foyers is considered to be public space, and they have now determined the entrance to be the space that's outside the door. If they are trying to label the foyer a place of expected privacy, this by default cripples the constitutional rights in regards to accessing a public entrance, making the entrance itself connected to a foyer that is now being characterized as private would deprive the public accessing any part with hopes of carrying their rights with them. This creates a conflict, thus restricting the public from utilizing the right to access and continue the right to record, which will be freedom of the press. The newly defined foyer is now overlapping the ability to enter the public space without surrendering your rights. Thus, essentially meaning you have to immediately surrender your constitutional rights at the moment you grab the handle to enter. This would make no sense because now the handle of the door would essentially be considered the entrance by their new defined definition. And walking past the swinging threshold is now immediately the foyer. Insanely, this redraws the line and restricts your right to access, and by default reduces your constitutional right to only being allowed to merely observe as a spectator from the outside of the foyer due to not being allowed to carry over your rights past the handle of the entrance. This narrative could be challenged based on the assertion that the foyer itself is still public space because it's not a place of assistance where reasonable official operating duties would be served at. A second assertion would be that the foyer itself isn't associated with the occupancy capacity, thus creating a separation determining where the official business actually starts, which would by default revert the foyer back to its original definition, which is a public space. Rehearsing, redressing, and expressing private information in a public space, such as a foyer, doesn't convert the space into a private setting. Just because someone might step into the foyer to speak on private matters doesn't alienate your constitutional rights.
Man, hey boy, you be nailing it, bro. Hey, man. Hey, you done knocked it out the park, bro. You nailed it. And you know what? Man, bro, I keep saying this every week, man. I'm gonna have to FaceTime you, man. Cause man, I'm telling you, man, you sharp as a tack when it come to this, man. I'm surprised you ain't out there, man. Man, for real, man. You nailed that though. I don't see how Even like, and that's the reason why I was thankful and glad that I had the commander on the phone admitting to this, because later on they won't be able to say, because when you file a lawsuit, the main thing is when they try to look for qualified immunity by saying, oh, these laws and rights wasn't established. But when you got people that's verbally admitting that they know about these practices that's being put in place, then they have no argument once we start litigating these things. So I'm grateful and thankful that Commander Ryan, even though he's respectful and everything, but he said that they created a new rule. So you cannot create these rules that's trumping our rights, man. But it is a practice in place now. So we got to move forward with that, man. We just can't let that go.
Exactly, and him asserting that they created a new rule. Only Congress can assert the redefinition of that law.
That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. And see, people don't understand. A lot of people that's why I even started going back to the Social Security Administration offices, because even after Denver Metro Audits was found guilty, and he was tried and convicted of filming inside of a Social Security Administration office, I'm trying to go inside right there at the entrance where I know for a fact our rights and the laws permit us to be. But now they have created this. Now, if the sign is on the outside of the door, you can't even enter. Oh no, man, we can't have that, man.
Right.
No.
And that's exactly what I was saying, because I heard the gentleman, the supervisor on the phone, suggest that wherever the signs they put, like basically he was saying, hey, if the one building put the signs in not inside the foyer location, but on the other location, you're good. But if they put the signs inside the foyer location, then you can't even grab the handle to enter into the foyer.
That doesn't make, and then like I said, even what? That kills it in itself. But like I was saying, even at the end of my video, I say if we have a right to record public officials in the course of their duties, then how can we do it if you guys can just create a rule that'll trump on it, that'll trample on it? You can't, how do we have a right then? If a rule can just, so the rules are basically doing away with our rights. Oh, absolutely not, man. We can't stand for that, man.
And that's what it looks like, unfortunately, man. Unfortunately, it looks like private business has the, let's say it has the liberty to redraw over the law until it's challenged by law.
Right.
That's what it looks, which is unfair, because if we did that, we'd be arrested.
Immediately.
What is it called when you're taking the law into your own hands? Obstruction? Is that what it is?
That's what they say. Straight up, man. We got to do it though. That's why I hope, man, everybody else in the First Amendment audit community, all the auditors out there, I hope everybody try to challenge it, man, because in numbers, man, it look better. You know what I mean? I'm definitely on it already with my attorney, man. I'm sat down and explained it. My attorney, he watches all my videos. He backs this First Amendment auditing community. We have a right to do these things, and they trying to take them away slowly but definitely. That's how and you know what? That's how they do it. If you just think about it in its entirety everywhere, they try something small first. And if they see that a lot of people will accept it, then they'll go for the big stuff. So they're trying to say, you know what, let's put this sign outside the door and tell them that they can't come in. And if so many people just accept it, then it's going to be a thing that's going to stay. Well, that's why we got to challenge it.
And that's exactly how they started the whole no photos inside. They put those signs on the inside. Nobody challenged it. And then that became the presumptive law.
Right. You're right, though. You're right. Yep, you're right.
One more thing, like for the lawyers, your lawyers who watch me videos in that opening, long opening I gave, that's how I would challenge that, though, man. I would challenge on what the occupancy is and where does that start? Because if the occupancy starts past the 4 years, then that lets you know the established business isn't started until you get past that 4 years.
You're right. And you know what? In that video, I asked the FPS officer on the scene because I was trying to see exactly where their mentality was at in terms of the word entrance and foyer. So when I say where's the entrance, he pointed, turned around and pointed at the door. So outside the door. Okay, I say, so where is the foyer? So that's right inside the door. So, but he also said that soon as you cross inside that door, that's a rented space by a tenant. So how could it be both? It doesn't make sense. So if you look at DMA's case, that's why they said he couldn't film in the lobby area where the people were at, the service area, because they called that a rented space by a tenant. So if you look at the CFR, you're gonna look at A and B. A and B says you need permission to record where the people sit at if that space is rented by a tenant. So this is why he was convicted, because that space is rented by a tenant. So now are you trying to say that the foyers as well, the entrance, it does? How could you have them both ways?
Right, and that's a conflict of defining interest, because technically the Social Security Administration itself, in theory, rented the whole capacity of the square footage of its actual facility.
That's true.
So if you say the rented space, that includes the parking lot, because
that's true. That's true. I didn't even think about that. That's a heck of a point. You're right.
Yeah, so I see when I'm looking at these videos, I'm looking at so many challenging aspects, and I watch these just to see the flaw in terminology, the lack of respect of the rights, and what can be corrected with the proper challenging, and that's what I'm seeing. So I love to go over these videos and look at these uneducated employees, and that's just the bottom line. I hope nobody gets mad. At the end of the day, these employees are uneducated, and most of the employees don't even know the definition between foyer versus entrance. They don't know.
Yeah, and you know what? And I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, man.
The fact they dismiss anything that is foreign to their ears. So because you make a lot of great points, and you're very patient to get to your point, and when it's time for you to speak, they're not listening to understand. They're listening to figure out where their comprehension can allow them to respond back.
That's it. Yeah, you know what? And a lot of them do that. Just listening to respond, but not to understand you. Just hurry up. Basically, hurry up with what you're going to say so I can just get out what I need to say. Yeah, a lot of them do that.
Yeah. And I tell people this, man, even in relationships, not to make this about it, but I tell people all the time, the purpose of a conversation is not to convince me, it's to understand what I'm telling you so that you can make an informed understanding on how you're going to respond.
Right. Right. It's crazy, man. It's just, man. Hey, man. It's just crazy.
I haven't taken too much time, but give some challenging points. I wanted to give, like I say, I was like, I'm gonna wait till Sunday so everybody can hear these challenging points. So when it's their time to go possibly record and they know how to properly try it. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we can assert all the logic we want, but if they're allowed to do wrong, they're going to do wrong.
Period. Yep, you're right.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to go to court.
Definitely going, man. You can bet on that. We're definitely going.
All right, TTA. Hey, you got my number, man. Whenever we can link up, we can discuss, talk, chop it up, and everything.
All right, for sure, brother. I got you, man.
All right, man.
Yep. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people. Somebody got through, man. Let me see. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
How you doing? Hi, James.
How you doing? Where you calling from?
Can you hear me? This is Shaquana.
Oh, okay, Shaquana. Where you calling from today?
New York. This is Oreo mom.
Oh, okay. What's up with you?
Ain't nothing. How you been?
Man, I've been doing, trying to hang on in there.
I called you because I happen to come across one of your videos that I thought I seen them all, but obviously I didn't. You remember that case where they was only allowing people to come and take a COVID test?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about? Where they had about 13 cops coming in there?
Yeah, you know what? I got a real bad echo with this call for some reason. Try to hang up and call me right back.
Can you hear me now better?
Yeah, but I'm having it's like I got a reverb or my voice is steady echo. Well, let me see. Okay, maybe it's better now.
No, it's my phone because I'm on Wi-Fi. I couldn't afford my phone bill this month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I couldn't afford it, so I have to use my Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi they got in here. That's what they offering. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I hear that about that case. That case is crazy. With them 13 cops coming in there?
Oh yeah, at the health department.
Yeah, but it was only doing you only could come in if you had a appointment for a COVID test.
Yeah,
And the officer said, "Oh, so you took advantage of an open door."
yeah, he was he was reaching. Oh yeah, you see that? Yeah, the echo is back now. Let me try something real quick. Let me see.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Damn. I don't know why it was echoing like that, man. I'm not really entirely sure. Let me see. Hello?
What's up, TTA?
Yeah. I'm thinking this was the other caller, man. Yeah, where you calling from today, brother?
Oh, this is Brandon. I'm in your chat. I'm from Kansas City.
Oh, okay. You're in the chat, man. Shout out, man. Shout out to Kansas City. How you feeling today, Brandon?
Doing good. How are you, man?
Man, doing pretty good, man. You already know it's my favorite part of the week when I can come holler at y'all, man.
Yeah, I try to call in occasionally. It's always usually goes to a busy signal.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people be trying to get in, man. What you got going today?
I'm sitting 10 more days of probation.
Oh, yeah, 2 more days, then you off?
Yeah, I'm off.
Oh, thank God for that, brother. I know you can't wait, man.
Yeah, man.
That's
And I'm back out doing whatever.
Yeah, make sure.
Try to put some videos out.
Oh, yeah. You got a channel?
Yeah, man.
Oh, really?
I'm Brandon Mitchell. I'm modding your.
Oh, you Brandon Mitchell. Oh, okay. You are one of our mods.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. First time talking to you, man. That's what's up, brother. I appreciate you, man. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah, man. You know we locked in. We locked in for the long run.
Yeah, man. Been with you for a long time, man. Since like 2000.
Which year?
I said I've been with you since like 2,000 subscribers, man.
Oh man, oh yeah, y'all. It's been oh man, last time, man, I can't even remember when that was a long time ago.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time.
Oh well, I appreciate you for being there, brother. You already know, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna let other people call in. I just wanted to say what's up. Much respect.
All right, well, I appreciate you, brother, for sure. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh, that was our brother, man. That was Brandon Mitchell, man. One of our mods, man. I appreciate it, man. We need all the mods. I mean, Sean Little, where you at, man? I see you in the chat, brother. Go on, hit the line, man. We need all the mods, man. We need them all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, but we definitely got to we definitely gonna have to man. We definitely gonna be challenging the Social Security thing, man, because they say I'm trying to like hitting the lottery. I feel you, brother. I feel you. Where's Brown Sugar at today? Yeah, I don't know. She ain't she probably be jumping on in a few minutes or something real quick. Probably be jumping on. Here go our next caller. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
This is Jay from Dallas, Texas, man. What's going on, family?
Man, what's going on with you, man? Shout out to Dallas. How you feeling today?
Good, man. When you gonna visit Dallas?
Man, you know, next year, man, 2025, man, we're gonna do a lot of traveling, man. I tried to start it last year, man. I started off in January, this year rather, in Atlanta, Georgia, And you know, a lot of stuff started coming up, so it held us back. But we're gonna start bouncing around, man. 2025, man.
Man, can't wait to see you down here, man. I wanted to give you just your flowers, man. I didn't know a lot about our rights, and somebody else, Long Island Audit, man. I done got so much education about the things that we can do and the stuff that's due to us, you know, by our officials. So
Yeah.
I want to tell you, man, how much I appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate you for being there, brother, and watching, man. Thanks a lot, man.
Hey, before I go, I want to ask real quick. I know, you know, when you're going through certain things, because it is chess, you can't tell us about certain things, but are there any cases that have been resolved that you could give us, like, an update about, you know, people being held accountable, or if any outcome that came of it?
Yeah, so let me see. Well, that's certain cases I can't really go into super duper detail, but definitely, I mean, I don't know if you remember our Lake County Health Department video where we got three of the nurses fired, three of the people that was involved in sharing our information and giving us false names on our FOIA requests. I'm not really sure you're familiar with that case, but all three of them were fired, and we definitely litigating that case. So that's heating up. Of course, you already know about the chief of police case in Robbins, Illinois.
I think the whole world heard about that one.
Yeah, where to my surprise, man, I ain't gonna even lie, man, I wasn't expecting the Cook County Sheriff's state's attorneys, because I even got videos with them and trying to expose them a little bit, but I was shocked to see that they actually charged that guy that fast. So he's he's still fighting 3 felonies, because of what he did to us that day. So he's definitely gonna be held accountable. And we got a lot of, we still even going back and forth about the DMV. I don't know if you're familiar with that, when they gave me a piece of paper saying that I was restricted from every DMV or something like that in the state of Illinois. So we can, man, it's a lot of
that was crazy.
Yeah, man. That case is heating up as well, man. My lawyers are all over this stuff, man. So, it just take time though.
I know how slow the system can be. But what's going on with all them Social Security offices and them fictitiously, putting signs up, changing verbiage, and trying to confuse the public? How do you think that's going to play out? You think that there's going to be any way to get that rectified?
What you talking about? Terms of the Social Security Administration?
Yeah, they're changing the wordage on the sign to try to make it seem as if you don't have a right to be even in the lobby now. It's the entrance of them, actually.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, man, they're gonna have to change that up, man. Like I said, we're gonna challenge it. I would hope, wish, and pray that everybody would get on it and like challenge it with me. Like I said, we're stronger with numbers, but a lot of stuff. Like I say, the commander is on. We got him on a recorded call saying and admitting that they created this new rule. So that's beautiful, because there's no rules or practices supposed to be in place that directly violate citizens' rights, and he's admitting that they created a new rule, so that directly violates the Constitution and the law. So first is your rights, then you got a new rule that even violates the law that you got right there that's sitting in the lobby. So they definitely gonna have to change it. Just got to be challenged first, man. That's the only thing.
And how can we help that cause? Like, who can we write, or what can we do to help that along?
You guys do enough, man. Like, to be perfectly honest with you, man, I'm a different type of person, man. When it come to you guys, man, I don't ask for too much, man. Like, when you guys share the video, that helps the exposure. When you guys call in and complain after you see a video, you call in and complain about it. Man, that helps like you wouldn't believe. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Like you said in the beginning, when we first started auditing last year, we went to the Gurney Public Library, and they had a policy in place that wouldn't allow people to film. They called the police on us that day. But after I left, I filled out a lot of complaints, and you guys called in, complained. You guys filled out complaints. You guys did a lot to help me, and we ended up changing the recording policy to where the director on our follow-up video had to apologize to us. So together we go to affect change. And so the little things that you guys already do, man, that's suffice for me. I don't ask for much, man, from you guys. I don't think you guys should. You're already doing enough by watching and sharing the videos. That's a hell of a lot right there. So, like a lot of people say, man, why you don't never ask for why you don't be asking your subscribers for money? Because that's just me. I don't think it's right to ask you guys for money. We already getting paid, man. What I need extra money from you guys for? So I don't never really require a lot from you guys, man. Sharing the video, watching it, liking it, man, that's enough, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay, man. Listen, man, it's a pleasure talking to you. I just wanted to, I never got through on the line. I never actually made a call, but I wanted to just make sure I convey to you that, man, you're making a difference. You're educating a lot of people. And it's still crazy to me whenever the look on people's faces, the officials, when they try to shoot somebody away or just think, oh, this ain't nobody. And then when the consequences come down, I wish I could see the face then, because they look
right. I feel you on that.
So arrogant. Like they just think they untouchable. Like, no, like they're peons, or like they're royalty, and we're here to just pay them and serve them. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Everything you do, man. I appreciate everything you do, and you're an inspiration, man. I appreciate you, man.
Man, I appreciate you too, man. And man, I'm glad you're here, man. And be locked in. We're gonna end 2024 with a banger.
All right.
All right. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
Man, I got lucky. This Chris from Dallas again. I got 2 calls in. I got real lucky. Hey, I just want to say something, man. As defined, when talking about these foyers, so a foyer is legally considered to be the space between the main entrance and the lobby, which is considered legally to be the public accessible space. So that space that we call foyer is the in-between from the main lobby, which would have been you going past the next doors, you'd be entering the lobby then.
That's cool.
And then the door itself from the outside is considered the main entrance. So that space right there in between that we call foyer, that is legally defined as public space.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So and that was my point, right? Like, how could they have it both ways? If that's the public space, which obviously it is, like you say, that even the CFR up there is saying that it is, how could you create a rule that just exits out our rights in the law, though? Like, how could you do this? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense.
Right. And that's just, that's what happens when you have, I call unregulated regulations. As a private institutions, you tend to regulate things, but you have the power to be unregulated immediately. In other words, you're regulated after you're challenged. Later on down the road, then you become regulated in what you can do after you've been wronged already. Now you got to correct your wrong. But this takes like years down the road, sometimes months, depending on how it goes. But most of the time, this takes years later on. So
that's true.
I heard the gentleman on the phone asking about that Social Security question. So I was like, you know what, let me get on here and try to break that down, because a lot of people don't understand. You have something called the main entrance, and then you have the lobby.
That's
and
right.
What's between the main entrance and the lobby is called a foyer, that little space right there.
That's right.
At a hotel, that'd be like a hallway.
That's right. That's right.
Right. And so that is your space. That's the public space. That is the people's space of mobility. However they choose to use it. They can use it to sit there, to stand there, to gather their belongings. However they choose to record, however they choose to use that space is the people's choice.
Right. Yeah, you're right, man. Man, hey, like I said, man, if we don't stand on it, it's gonna become written in stone, man. We can't have that, man. You know what I'm saying? So you're right, brother.
Yeah, quick question. When I know you mentioned about certain people lost them, like a nurse or something, she got fired, or something like that.
Mhm.
Was that a nurse? So in these, I guess correctable actions that take place after these people get in trouble, employees and stuff. To rewind it, they gave you a fake name on your FOIA request?
Oh yeah, if you go back and check that video out, man, and what was so crazy about it is, I was basically asking for the two young ladies' names that work at the end because both of them took pictures of me with their phones. So naturally, I need their names so I can fill out the FOIA, and you're gonna see where the cops in the North Chicago Police Department. I got their body cam footage and I put it up to where they're conspiring with the health department to give me a fake name, and these are direct violations, man. Then I don't know if you were able to see that video, but then man, the cops, it was like 7, 8 cops pulled up at my crib at night. Oh man, it's all type of stuff going on with that case, man. All type of stuff.
When they came at night, they obviously didn't come with a warrant. So they was coming to hope for a unwanted, forceful encounter?
I'm thinking so. Well, yeah, probably. You know what? I can't put it past the police, so probably so. More than likely, they think about it, man. When you exercising your rights, they hoping and wishing. That's why I try to keep it to a minimum when it comes to the interaction with the police. Because if it ever ends up in court, you want to be able to show the judge and jury that at no time you was hostile. So it's not, that's why it ain't really good to, cuss them out or threaten them or something like that, even though I understand sometimes you may have to because we are all human and people take you there, but I don't think that should be the objective, is to come out hostile right away, because you want to think about years on down the line. When you take this in front of the judge, they want to look like, oh, this dude remained in character the whole time. So you want to show the cops are rogue and not you. So, but they definitely looking for us to react a certain way so they can justify either beating us up or shooting and killing us.
And a lot of, and for the listeners and everybody, the family, a lot of 99.9% of the time, these encounters are not consensual encounters. It's either the police is coming to engage with you because someone called the police on you, or because they see you to be so-called suspicious. Therefore, these are not considered to be consensual encounters. These are enforced encounters. And anytime the police uses this type of tactic, they're trying to draw out any type of justification to label you or to define something that you haven't even done yet and align that with a law that haven't even been broken yet.
That's true. That's true, man. You know what? That's crazy because I forgot the movie, man. It was kind of a movie where, and that's crazy you said that, man. It's actually a movie that, man, that's from years ago, where they was like, we're going to arrest you. We're going to arrest you for crimes that you haven't committed yet. And man, if somebody knows there you go right there. Inspect this Minority Report. He nailed it.
I gotta watch that.
Man, that's crazy that you said that, and it was actually a movie made of that. Just let you know, man. That's crazy, man.
Another thing is this. At the end of the day, when it comes to those kind of situations, people just gotta know, man. Like you said, they're going to hold you to a standard. Really, they hold. What's crazy? They really hold people to a higher standard because they expect us to remain emotionally civilized, even when they're being uncivil.
Hey, you're right. You're right, man. And like I said, it's the authority they think that they have, because they've been doing it to people for so long that they expect for everybody just to be in instantaneous compliance. When no, that's not the case. But man, we got a lot of work to do, man. I'm talking about a lot of work to do, man.
I think one of the dumbest approaches, and I excuse my choice of words, ladies and gentlemen, this is how no, everybody got an opinion, right? I feel like one of the dumbest approaches that police do when they tase you and you lock up, right? And when you get tased, you lock up. Naturally your body locks up, and then they say, "Put your hand behind your back," but you already locked up.
Yeah, man, it's weird, man. Or I see cop videos where they done shot the person out multiple times, man, and stop resisting. Oh, like, I mean, come on, man. Come on, man.
It sucks. It really do suck. But hey, man, when these other lucky numbers draw, man, I just had to come back in on that last one because I know that typically just on a natural everyday occurrence, no one's coming home, leaving their house and saying, "Hey, mom, I'm about to go walk to the Social Security for you." So I wanted to break that down and try to give a little insight to the public viewers to what that really entails of, because a lot of people might think that that's the main interest. That's not the main interest. Or they might think that that's part of the lobby, and that's not part of the lobby neither.
Right. Now, you nailed it, brother. I definitely appreciate the clarification, man. Every trip, man. You already know, man. We locked in, bro.
All right, Jay. All right, I'm out.
All right, for sure. Man, I want to read this Victor Irwin. Man, I appreciate the 50, brother. He says, "What do I do if I forward request information from the police and they respond in a timely fashion, but not with the info I requested? Like they give me a runaround and the POI emails me that requests will be processed in the order they receive." That has happened to me as well, where we'll request some some information through FOIA, and sometimes they send back stuff you didn't even ask for, or they take their time past the time that's required to respond. So to be honest with you, man, it's still, without giving out legal advice, it's still a violation. It's a violation. It's a violation because it leaves your request unresolved. We don't know if it's obviously intentional, because if they're reading your request, they know exactly what you're asking for, but they're giving you other things, which leaves your request unresolved, which is still a violation regardless. So if they actually answer your question, Victor, man, again, I appreciate the 50, brother. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Zombie. Just wanted to let you know that you matter and Jesus loves you, man. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
Hello, hey TTA. My name is Victor Iron. How are you doing?
Oh, okay. You man, I appreciate you, man, for sending me the 50, man. I'm doing pretty good. How you feeling today?
Yeah. I'm doing great, man. I got a question, bro. What happened to your dreads?
Oh man, I cut them out, man. But you know what?
Oh damn.
Yeah, but I'm glad you asked me that. I still got them. I cut them out and saved them, so that's why you see I'm growing my hair out. And I think probably like January it'll be long enough for me just to reinstall them. So that's what I'm currently doing, man. Yeah.
Yeah, sir, Carl, man. I'm telling you, I've been giving crap about the runaround. They've been giving me a runaround and stuff, man. And things are just crazy.
Yeah, man. They, like I said, yeah, man. They once they do that with your FOIA, man, it's still a violation regardless, man. And there's no there. Yeah, you asking for what you say, sir?
I'm sorry. You can go ahead.
Yeah, I was basically just saying the same thing. Like, once you request something specific and they send you back something that you didn't ask for, no matter how they look at it, it's a violation regardless.
Facts. Yes, sir. Well, man, I love you and I love all the work that you do, bro. You keep up the work, man. I got one thing to tell you, bro.
Yes, sir.
You're big-headed ass. You're big-headed ass scared my fucking daughter with your big grizzly bear ass nigga.
Oh man, I guess, man. I guess. He sounded kind of weird right there, man. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what he said, but uh, again, he just sent $10 more, man. Hey, Victor, man, we don't know what you said at the end, man, but we definitely appreciate the super chats, man. Let me put that in there for you. Oh, okay. I feel you. Okay, I feel you. Okay, I feel you on that. Okay. Oh, okay. It was a clown. Okay, Victor. I'm glad. Let me highlight that as well. Let me highlight that, man. Let me get the number, man. Let me see. Matter of fact, what number he just called from. Let me see. So that wasn't Victor that called us. That wasn't Victor that called us. It was area code 917-725-3639. Okay. Yeah, he was trolling, man. Yeah, man. They ain't got nothing else better to do, man. But whatever. Hey, whatever. They ain't stopping nothing. It is what it is. It is what it's gonna be. Appreciate them though. That's another thing I love. Hey, that's another thing I love about the trolls, man. That's another thing I love about the trolls. I embrace them because think about it. If it wasn't for the trolls, we wouldn't get these extra views. Like when the troll channels highlight our channel, I call it a highlight. When they take our channels and the videos and talk about us, those subscribers come right over to our page and give us these thousands of views as well. So we gotta appreciate that. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, so I'm Candace and I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, shout out to Georgia. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I just wanted to call to let you know I spoke to you before, and we talked about how you responded to someone, and you said you wanted to make an example of how you can respond better. Do you remember that conversation?
I think so, vaguely.
Yes. It was a while ago, a couple of months, but I just wanted to say that I see the improvement. You are doing a great job, despite what you've been through. Despite the situation with the sheriff and whatnot, you are doing an awesome job.
Oh man, I really appreciate that.
Your videos is a highlight. I appreciate everything that you put out, all your content. I watch it over and over again.
I appreciate it.
It's such a learning curve for a lot of people, and I think that we don't have a lot of people that's out here, being able to be teachable and in the situation as well. Because even when you're out there, you're learning too, and I just appreciate that. I really do. And so just to know that we see the change. I definitely see the change.
Oh man, I appreciate you for being there, sister. I really do. And thanks a lot, man. And you make sure you stay tuned because we're gonna end 2024 with a banger.
Yes, sir. You're doing a great job.
Thanks a lot. All right. Yeah, man. Let me get this mog up out of here, man. Whoever this is, man. Just yeah, man. But man, hey, that's how it is, though. TTA family, man. Y'all gotta know, man. It's like we were saying about them channels, man. We appreciate them. We appreciate them highlighting these videos for. I know I do. I embrace it, man. Every time one come up, I'm like, hey, I promise y'all, every time one of the troll channels get my video and try to talk about it, I do this because I know that's gonna be some views, man. You know what I'm saying? And every time they talk and highlight and comment, we making more money, man. So I appreciate them, man. I don't think we should give them backlash at all, man. Because then if they stop, then what? So we definitely appreciate that. GGA, good guy, man. What's up, brother? What's the good word, brother? Yeah, that's right, Roger B. That's right. That's absolutely correct. Extra hits, baby. You absolutely correct. Definitely so. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
Man, this Ronald from Savannah, Georgia, man. I'm glad I got through to you.
Oh, man. Shout out to Savannah, man. How you feeling today, brother?
Man, I'm good, man. I was trying to get in contact with you. I came up that way in July, and I was really trying to get in contact with you, man. But you my greatest inspiration, man. You don't even know it, man.
Oh, man, that really touched me, brother, man, to even hear that, man. I appreciate that, man.
Man, it is, man. I started me a channel up. I've been doing it about a month, man. My first few videos done got up to about 1,000 views. So, man, it's all thanks to you, man, your education, man, that you done got me started with this thing, man.
Oh, man, I appreciate it. What's your name, man? Shout it out right quick so I can go look it up, brother.
It's Iron Horse Audits. Iron Horse Audits, exclusively on YouTube, man.
Iron Horse Audits, man. I'm definitely going to go check you out, man. Real talk.
Capital I, capital H, but it's one word.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna come check you out.
Yeah, man. I heard a few guys. I think you talked to a few people last two Sundays ago, and somebody was telling me how in Georgia they don't have that many auditors. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up for the challenge. You remind me of myself because you ain't afraid of nothing. You welcome everything. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, you already know. Hey, you gotta be though. Hey, that's what I was telling my OG, man. I was telling my mom them like, you know, hey man, you gotta first of all, you gotta have it in your heart. You gotta know what come with this, and you gotta be willing to accept everything, and so you can do what you're trying to affect change. You'll be able to do it effectively if you're willing to accept whatever come with all this. So we locked in for the long run, brother.
Absolutely, man. I just wanted to tell you, man, keep you posted, man, because every video you post, boy, I'm locked in, man. I promise you, I've been following you about 2 years now. I think I started from the top. I caught you in March. I think you started in January.
Yep.
Caught you in March, man. You was on that wave. So I enjoy everything, man, you do, man. Some real things.
Man, I appreciate you, brother. And somebody, one of our brothers, man, Brandon Mitchell, he just tagged your channel, Iron Horse Audits, in the chat, man. So we locked in, bro. Let's get it.
All right, man, for sure, man. I appreciate you taking this call, though, man. It's a wonder I got to you.
No, yeah, man. We'll be right back Sunday after next, too. You already know.
I know what it is. I'm a real TTA family member. I know exactly what's going on.
I appreciate you.
Man, hopefully when you get a little time, man, just I remember that last phone number. I still got that last phone number. I just learned that you put a new phone number up there for the family members to call in.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if you could, man, just send me a text. I'm gonna send you my phone number.
Okay.
If you could, so we could have a little dialogue, and then I want you to give me some pointers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure, man.
Start this thing up.
I got you, brother. Matter of fact, you know what you do? Soon as you hang up, text me from this phone. That is you. What we talked about, so I can remember. We definitely can get in tune for sure.
All right, man. I appreciate, man, you taking the call. I ain't gonna hold up your time in the day, man. Just go ahead and talk to your family, man. You a king, man, in this audited community, man. I love it, man. I really do.
Man, I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for being here.
All right, man. Take care, man.
You too.
For sure.
All right. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, Gene, this is Vaughn from Cincinnati, brother.
Oh, man, Vaughn Hanshaw. What's up, brother?
It's been a minute, brother.
Man, it's been a long time, man. You know what?
You don't look in your pencil out, bro. We're going to do it again.
All right. Let me get my pen and paper right quick, man.
Yeah, man. How you been doing, bro?
Man, been doing pretty good, man. We're glad to have you back on, man. What happened to the last page?
Well, the other one got taken down by YouTube.
Really?
And I was on there teaching to get something that they didn't like, and they took my whole page down, bro.
Oh, wow, man.
And the First Amendment's going down all over religion and everything, man.
Oh, wow.
So, hey, I got a question for you, though.
For sure.
The Social Security office, are they saying the foyer is the outside on the sidewalk?
So hold on, let me you know what? Hold on, Vaughn. I'm gonna jot them down for you right now, brother. Thank you. Let me jot them down for you real quick. So, this the first question, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is the foyer?
We're going back to old school now, bro.
Yeah, this is the old school way right here, man.
Not with you when you had like 200 subs, man.
yeah, already. So so is the foyer?
Yeah, where's it at? On the outside, on the sidewalk?
Okay, the foyer. Okay.
And then number two, you got just two questions. When you go after the police, I know you go after their insurance.
Right.
When you go after someone like Social Security, DMV, or someone non-police, what do you go after there? Monetary or what do you go after?
Okay, I got you.
I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna listen to what you say, man. God bless you, brother. You do a great job, man.
Man, thanks a lot. God bless you as well, brother. All right. So that's our brother, man. Oh man, we got Arden Erie County in the house, man. We got Dan in the house. What's up, brother? So that's y'all know Von Hanshaw, man. He used to always call in and have us write these questions down. He's one of the mods, man. We definitely appreciate you, Von, for being back and getting back with us, man. But his first question is. His first question is the foyer on the outside or the inside? So from the last video, we know it's in the inside, but the last video when the Federal Protective Service was out there, I've tried to clarify it with him as well, that he said the entrance was right before the door and the foyer is right past the doors. So the foyer is actually in the inside. And it's crazy because the CFR says that we could stand right there and record, but now they have created this rule that even restricts that part. So that's messed up. So, but to answer your question now, Vaughn, it's on the inside. The second question is, when we contact the insurance companies, what do we go for? Sometimes we do injunction relief. Sometimes we ask for the entity to retrain the officers or whoever perpetrated the violations against us, and sometimes it is for monetary. When you file a lawsuit, monetary relief sometimes is the only thing that can help rectify the situation. It's kind of weird because like when people become, when people get unalived by the police, there's nothing, no type of money that can, make that family feel better, but sometimes monetary is the only thing that they offer. Should I say it that way? Just like, I don't know if you guys can remember the case where the little boy fell out of the roller coaster. I think that was like 2 years ago. He hit the ground and died. Well, that amusement park gave the family like $300 million. So even though, that's a lot of money, it doesn't bring their son or grandson or nephew back. But that's the only thing that the amusement park can offer to try to say, here, we're trying to rectify or alleviate the pain that this family has suffered. So to answer your question, Vaughn, is, we go through injunction relief. We try to go for just maybe retraining. We try to get that put in there. Or, like I say, money sometimes is the only thing they can offer. So. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's good, man? What's the good word?
Chilling. The word on the street is that you should collab with GGA up in New York.
Man, you already know, man. Hey, GGA on the phone, man. Y'all already know, man. GGA in the house, man. Hey, we definitely coming to New York, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. 2025, man, I had something really planned for the end of this year. Bringing in the new year, I was supposed to come to New York for the ball drop, man.
That would be crazy.
Man, I was coming, man, but some things have came into place where it pushed me back a little bit. But all 2025 we traveling, man. So we coming out there regardless.
It's a different monster out here.
Man, I know it. I see it. You know what I see it, man. Baby, but you hold your own though, bro.
I do my best.
Man,
I'm trying to be like you.
Man, hey, no, I'm trying to get like you. I'm trying, hey, like they say, GGA and TTA, it's gonna be a problem out there, man.
But you know, the good thing about New York is that there's bail reform.
Oh, it is, right? It sure is out there, right?
That's you ain't in jail for long. You might get like 2 hours, depending on what the charge is.
Right.
You ain't never been arrested in New York, dude. You just get a desk appearance ticket, so right.
Oh, okay, something small, something.
Not, that's the plan is not to get arrested. We never want to get arrested.
Right. But you never know dealing with these fools, man.
Nah, trust me.
Oh, they say public press in the chat say good guy dropped something new 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta go check it out, man.
Yeah, dropped some body cam. I finally got this body camera footage that I requested over a year ago. I filed like 24 complaints with the Civilian Complaint Review Board, and then I requested all the body camera footage from all the complaints that I filed. Straight up, and they just not getting it to you. Yeah, not even all of them.
Oh,
only got like four different videos.
Oh wow, man! Let me ask you: is this a new number you calling from, bro?
Yo, you know what's crazy, bro? Somebody, I don't know who it is, but not a lot of people have my number, and people was blowing me up with my old number on live. Anytime I'm live and like shit starts getting crazy,
yeah,
somebody keeps blowing up my phone and it would like freeze my live. Live, and I have private callers blocked, and I have my notifications on. So when I end the live and I go to my call log, it's like 100 missed calls from a private number.
Oh wow!
So I changed my number. You know what I mean? And I didn't give my number out to nobody. There's some activists and just family.
Right, of course.
And it's happening again, bro.
It's happening again.
Yeah, it's happening again. So now I'm like, I don't know who the fuck is doing this shit.
You know what? It's got to be somebody within that, like whoever you giving the number to, it's got to be, it's hard, it's sad to say, about, family and activists, but it's got to be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's somebody.
Yeah, man.
It is what it is, though.
Yeah, but I'm gonna lock this one in though for now, bro, just so we can have a direct, contact, man. And I'm gonna text you from
about that Social Security thing, man, because I was reading Operation Readiness, and the one that it says it in Operation Readiness that like the only place that has a federal rule in place is the Social Security Administration.
Right. I feel you.
But then I see, because, Denver Metro Audits is, he was facing that crime with the Social Security Office, him and I believe Bay Area Transparency.
Right.
Filming in the SSA.
Well, you know what? I think it was him and Rogue Nation, right?
I don't know if Rogue Nation got it. I think Bay Area Transparency. I'm not sure, but I know DMA was facing some federal charges for that. Yeah,
he actually and see, my thing is when I watched, because I remember that day. I remember the day he got arrested. He was live, and the FPS was telling him like, man, long as you stay right here, you good. The moment you cross over, we're gonna arrest you, and that's exactly what they did.
Okay, so they were saying that he was good in the FOIA.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then when he went to trial, I guess they broke it down in terms of when he went into the lobby, they were saying that was because if you read the CFR, you got 1 and 2. 1 and 2 talks about rented space by a tenant. So they saying that the lobby is a rented space that he should have got permission first. And that's why he was convicted.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. But
yeah, because I don't even go inside. I be filming them shits from the sidewalk through the window.
No, I feel you, man. It's crazy that It's just crazy that the way they changing it, man. Like I say, I got my lawyers looking at the new stuff because now the commander that I talked to the other day is even saying if it's a sign on the outside of the window that I can't even come in the foyer now. And that we can't have because that's a direct violation of not only the rights, but the law that's right there in the vestibule. So we got to challenge that, man.
Does it say security signs?
Yeah, that's so it's not even a security sign. It's just a sign saying the Social Security Administration Office does not, but well, we prohibit photography, videography, in its entirety with a CFR at the bottom. Now the CFR at the bottom actually says that we can be in a foyer. So they're using the CFR that allows us, but they got language and verbiage saying we can't. So it's all messed up.
Right.
Yeah.
I avoid fucking Social Security office. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. No, I feel you though. I feel you.
Like, fuck that shit.
No, I feel you on that, man.
You know what it is? I don't need the headache.
No, I feel you on it, man. No, I feel you on that, man. But yeah, that Rogue Nation, I think he's, I'm not really sure, but I think he's trying to, because I think they found him guilty or something. He's fighting a case like that right now in federal court with the same thing, Social Security Administration. So I think he's going to challenge it all the way up, though.
I really do my best not to give these cops any little, like, I don't even spit on the sidewalk in front of them because you're not getting my ID. I'm not giving you probable cause for nothing. You know what I mean? So,
I
really
feel you.
Thank you for doing that, bro.
Man, you already know, man. We locked in the long way, brother.
Yo, if you head up here, man, you know my doors is open for you.
I appreciate it, bro. And I'm gonna lock this joint in, man. I'm gonna text you from my other number though, just so you'll know it's me.
Hey, yo, your number's safe for me, bro.
Man, I'm already knowing, bro.
Hey, much love.
Love, yes, sir. Man, that was GGA, man. You already know we got to get GGA, man. Let me see. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, my name is Victor Irwin, and I'm calling from Maine. I'm the guy that sent the gift, the real guy.
Oh yeah, this the real. Oh, we got the real Victor on the phone now. We had an imposter about 30 minutes ago. What's up, brother?
Yeah, what you'd call a goofy, right?
Yeah, straight up gizoofy.
You should make shirts with that, man. That'd be funny.
Yeah, I got you, man. I'm gonna sure make note of that.
I appreciate it. No, not much, man. Just taking the day in, working. You know, I love your videos. I'm a huge fan. I'd love it if you came to Maine, man. But I love what you do wherever you do it. You know.
Oh man, I appreciate that, brother. Thanks a lot, man, and appreciate the super chats too, man. Thanks a lot for that.
Yeah, and I appreciate the insight on because I was in a situation a while back, and so that was helpful. You know, I learned a lot from your videos, and I know you can't give too much advice out, but thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you too as well, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, you take care. Keep doing what you're doing. Have a good day, man.
You too.
Thanks.
All right. We got a log, yeah. GGA, man. Good guy, audits number, man. I can make sure I do that right away, man. Cause I've been and forgot. Yeah, but TTA, yeah, that was the real Victor Irvin right there, man. We had an imposter a few moments ago, but it's all good. Screenshot that, man. It's all to the good, man. Y'all already know, man. Hey, but man, we gonna end. It's a Tyrant Terminator. I like your drip, James. Looking sharp. Appreciate that, man. Thanks a lot, man. I try my best, man. I love fashion, man. But we gonna end 2024, man. We gonna end it with a banger, man. We gonna end it with a banger. I got a surprise for you guys, man. I got a big surprise for you guys, man. I love you guys wholeheartedly, man. Look, we'll be right back here, man. Y'all already know. We coming back Sunday after next, which is the 23rd. We'll be right back right here, man. So y'all make sure y'all get ready to lock in for that. And is there anything else? Nope, I think that'll be about it. So until the next time, y'all stay tuned.